Welcome back, my fellow Nigerians, my friends all over the world. Thank you for supporting us. Our prayer has been that God Almighty continue to support you even in your endeavors, and we say a big amen to that. My wonderful people, do you know 38,000 doctors back Peter Obi's presidential ambition, promise 25 million votes as APGA, international women leader, decamps to Labour Party. So many reasons to this by Luminous Jana Mike from Abuja. Alright, my wonderful people, no fewer than 38,000 medical doctors and other health workers have thrown their weight behind the presidential bid of Mr. Peter Obi, the standard bearer of Labour Party. They also promised to mobilize 25 million votes for the former governor of Anambra State through free nationwide medical outreach programs at the grassroots level under the aegis of doctors and medics for Peter Obi. Onto this, it is given as the national woman leader of the All Progressive Grand Alliance, Ada Oji Nwanyianwu, dumped the party and led other women politicians across the country to the Labour Party. Based on this, speaking during the presentation of working tools by three support groups to the Labour Party's campaign council at the party's headquarters in Abuja on Monday, the convener of doctors and medics for Peter Obi, Dr. Uche Uzo Ukwu, explained how the group plans to deliver the 25 million votes in 2023. Onto this, he stated that nurses, doctors, and the pharmacists are coming together under the name Doctors and Medics. For Peter Obi, politics is a game of members and everyone is important. Therefore, 11,000 doctors, 27 medics have come together and have formed even state groups. Based on this, we are reaching out to the local government and have moved down to the ward, and leaders have been inaugurated. We are moving down to the polling unit and have 500,000 to grow and encourage them to get in touch with 50 people at the stand to patients. With this, they say we can have 25 million votes. We want to deliver 25 million votes by giving right to life and to be well. The vote can be gathered. Medical outreach have been in place and is still being used. Community members at the outreach are encouraged to vote Peter Obi with a promise that the exercise will continue once Labour Party wins, he said. Alright, lamenting the poor state of the nation's health sector, Uzoku said Obi has the capacity to tackle brain drain, stressing that the doctors and the medics would stay behind after the 2023 elections to develop the sector. Based on this, he recalled that during the widow's period of PVC registration, the group had paid for logistics for persons without vote cards to be registered by the officials of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), noting that such was done in 26 states and over 52 different local governments and locations where thousands were registered. Based on this, earlier the national chairman of Labour Party, Barrister Julius Abua, said the country has never experienced democracy since 1999, but will meanwhile begin on its courses come 2023 when the former governor is voted in as president. Meanwhile, he stated that the ruling All Progressive Congress and the People's Democratic Party were never owned by the people but by those who funded it, adding that he who blows the pipe detect the tone of the music. Abro also lamboned that persons who had claimed that the party is without structure, saying such narrative owing have been buried due to the rising popularity of the party. My wonderful people, the event also coincided with the defection of the national woman leader of the All Progressive Grand Alliance, Ada Oji Nwa Nyanwu, and the other women politicians to the Labour Party. That is a very good news, my wonderful people. According to Nwa, she was leaving Apoga because Peter Obi has the answer to the changes facing Nigeria. The challenges facing Nigeria, Peter Obi has all it takes to change the narrative. According to Nwa, she was leaving Apoga because Peter Obi has the answer. Well, my wonderful people, that has been on to this one, my great and loyal and wonderful people. Over 38,000 doctors back Peter Obi. That's a very good news. What more are we going to say? They have promised to mobilize huge lot of people to supporting Peter Obi. The truth has been that Peter Obi is marketable. And anywhere you bring his topic, anywhere you bring his person, anywhere you talk about him, people will definitely support him. Whether you like it or not, majority people are behind Peter Obi. Doctors, nurses, physicians, all aspects of professions are solidly behind Peter Obi. And this time around, come 2023, you will see wonders. People are vouching to pushing him. People are vouching to pull people, to tell 50 people, tell 100 people to support and to come in touch with Peter Obi. Supporting Labour Party, they say, is the key. Using Ugoku as a point of contact, as she said that according to her, she said leaving Apoga because Peter Obi has the answer, the very good answer to changes or to challenge the challenges we are facing in the country Nigeria. Well, let me have your take on this matter, my wonderful people. What more are we going to say but to give it up to you to say your take on this regard, as 38,000 doctors back Obi's presidential ambition, promise 25 million vote. That's so huge. Well, that has been on today's. As long as this news is concerned, I am to mobilize my own 25 million vote. It's possible. Well, let me have your take on the comment section. Remember that we're into Blessed Be World News and Entertainment. Please do well to support us and then share from our updates coming right from this channel. Thanks and God bless. Meanwhile, a lot of people have said their own that they will do wonders, just as the Apoga International Women Leader decamped to Labour Party. So many people are saying, well, this time around we're going to decamp to Labour Party. Labour Party for Peter Obi, Labour Party for Obidiati. Well, that has been the news for now. This is coming shortly from the National Women Leader of All Progressive Alliance, Ada Oji Nwa, dumping the party. Alright, that has been this one. Let me have your take, my wonderful people. Thanks and God bless.